Lila was having a bad day. Everything seemed to be going wrong, and she felt like no one was listening to her. She had been holding in her frustration all day, but now it had reached a boiling point. As soon as she got home from school, Lila stormed into her room and slammed the door shut. She threw her backpack on the floor and started pacing back and forth, her hands balled up into fists. Why does everything have to be so hard? She yelled to herself, why won't anyone listen to me? Lila's parents heard the commotion and knocked on her door. Lila, what's going on? Her mom asked. Nothing, Lila yelled back, just leave me alone. But her parents weren't going to give up that easily. They knew something was bothering Lila, and they wanted to help. Lila, please open the door, her dad said, his voice calm and soothing. After a few moments of silence, Lila opened the door. Her face was red and puffy from crying, and her breathing was heavy and uneven. What's wrong, sweetheart? Her mom asked, sitting down on the bed next to her. Lila took a deep breath and tried to compose herself. Everything just feels so hard, she said. No one listens to me, and I feel like I have no control over anything. Her parents listened patiently as Lila poured out her frustrations. They could see how upset she was and tried to offer words of comfort. But Lila wasn't ready to listen. She was still angry and upset, and she wanted everyone to know it. She started throwing things around the room, knocking over her lamp and throwing pillows across the room. Lila, stop, her dad said, grabbing her arm gently. But Lila wasn't done yet. She started screaming and kicking, throwing a full-on tantrum. Her parents didn't know what to do. They had never seen Lila like this before. They knew she was upset, but this behavior was completely out of character. After a few minutes of this, Lila started to calm down. She sat on the bed, tears streaming down her face, feeling embarrassed and ashamed of her outburst. I'm sorry, she said, looking up at her parents. I don't know what came over me. It's okay, sweetie, her mom said, wrapping her arms around her. We're here for you, no matter what. Lila felt a wave of relief wash over her. She knew that her parents loved her, even when she wasn't at her best. She took a deep breath and tried to relax, knowing that tomorrow was a new day and a chance to start fresh.